I didn't know, Rick, that Rick Steinert, right?
Yes.
That's the name? And you're at metalshotglasses.com, and you invented these shot glasses out of titanium shot glasses.
Yes.
I'm never going to break a shot glass again.
Never.
And it's made longer than I'll ever live.
Yep.
So I could pass it to my grandkids.
And then some.
Wow, they are just fantastic. You have one there. Show us that yellow, that blue one there.
I have
All right, whatever. Yeah, look at that shot glass.
Nice
So
blue.
you could bang the heck out of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow. And so right now you're reading on Kickstarter and you were hoping to raise about $1,000 and you got $6,000 for these
Six
things.
times more than I could possibly imagine.
Wow, that's amazing. So what are you just an alcoholic? Is that why you
No, actually it started my son goes to college and he's in a fraternity.
Ah, yes, no, I got some fraternity guys too in my family.
And then he said, he was just, Dad, do you think there's any, college young men that would drink alcohol out of a bottle or out of a glass? He said, you should make these. And he was the driving force behind it.
No kidding. So your boy did
Yeah.
this. Yeah. No, that's what we keep learning from our children, don't
Oh,
we?
I've learned so much from it. It's nice to see a changing of the guards, if you will.
Exactly. No, that's why I use my kids to steal ideas. This is why I'm on the internet now. And everything. All this kind of. So your boy saw you. So you're really a machinist kind of guy. I mean,
I'm a machinist by trade. Been doing this 37 years now.
Wow. So
Starting to get the hang of it.
Right, 37 years, and you were doing like metal tires for toys.
Yeah, I was making wheels for remote control cars.
Ah, not tires, the wheels, right?
Yep, make the wheels for them. Yep.
You're in Detroit area, so you know more about the difference between wheels and tires.
Well, the tires are rubber part.
Right. See, us urban guys,
Yeah.
But these are just beautiful. They're almost like works of art, that people have. And they're so reasonable now on Kickstarter. Now, actually, is it time? Now, they're not going to be delivered till like January, but still, you could get them for a gift and show a picture.
Actually, with the way things are going, we get it done. I should be able to deliver everything before Christmas.
Wow! No kidding.
Yep. The initial $1,000 was to buy special tooling to cut the titanium because it's so tough.
Yeah.
And so I've already shelled out the money for it. I drained the bank account for my $1,000. Tools have been
Your
ordered.
wife doesn't know yet, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, she does. That was a hard one. But she says you're counting your chickens. So I've already, and they're ready for me to go pick up.
Right. Wow, wonderful. So now you have enough that you could fill orders and get them there by Christmas.
Oh, yes.
And what will they be? I mean, sometimes on Kickstarter, you can get a break if you go, you're in on the ground floor like this.
Sure.
Right?
I started with that. I did the first round.
Uh-huh.
So there was a deal on that. And then after that, we call it, first in line, and then we did second round.
I see, second round. And so that's a little more expensive. So
it's a little more expensive because I really cut it to the bone. For just the raw titanium itself, they're $27 for 2 inches of raw titanium.
Wow.
Just for it alone.
Wow, just a lump of stuff.
Just a piece of titanium, yes.
Wow. So and you're selling it on Kickstarter for how much?
$74 for one, and they're at $84 now.
$84. And then when they go public, like when Kickstarter's over, and next year when you're in Macy's department store and all this kind of stuff.
By then I'll have the production down, and I think I can be able to lower the price once I get all the bugs worked out of it and actually get into the flow.
I see. Right.
I'll be able to get the price down, and nobody else is doing it, but I'm not real greedy. I want people to be happy with the product.
Yeah, why not? But actually now, nobody else is going to see this for a long time yet. So you really have to get this now.
Yes.
Nobody's going to have a nice green and red and blue titanium shot glasses, right?
Well, no, the colored ones are actually aluminum.
I see. I would know the difference.
Yep. And then the titanium ones are silver. And then I'm doing a heat color.
A heat one. Oh, that's what you were showing. Oh,
yeah,
that's wonderful.
It's done with a torch.
Yeah. Wow.
And you heat this up to 1,200 degrees or so, and this is natural coloring that titanium does.
Wow. I mean, you pull that out to a party, man, they're going to be really impressed.
Yes. Well, we've my neighbors have tested it very well, and it doesn't leak.
You better try it again just to make sure.
Again, definitely. And the best part is titanium. You use titanium in your body if you have a pin or a hip or something like that. There's no taste difference. It's just like glass.
Right. Yeah, but it won't break on you, right?
It won't. And literally in 500 years, it'll look just like it does today.
So eventually, though, you're looking to get these monogrammed for people and all this kind of stuff.
Already hooked up with a company that does laser engraving. They can do 3D laser.
Wow.
So I don't even, I don't have to rotate the part as we laser engrave.
All right.
It'll just.
So this will be like next Christmas. People come to you and get them with their fraternity symbols on there, and get a couple dozen of these things to give out to all the frat guys.
We could do like a dark green and do a cloverleaf, your Irish pub.
Right. Or the wedding. How about this at the weddings?
Weddings would be great.
Betty and Allison, July 27th.
Exactly.
Wow. That is. I mean, I just think these are superb. And I think of it as art. I mean, you're really an artist. You're not a mechanic.
Well, look at some of the metal sculptors, and all real artists they have it going on in the brain because they see something they create. They are I'm an artist, but I just in metal, not with a paintbrush.
I see. You could probably get paid more by being a metal guy than an artist.
I'd probably do better with a paintbrush.
I could do the barn. That's about it. Well, this is just wonderful, Rick, and it's so good. Now, why did you choose Kickstarter? I mean, was it difficult to get on there, or what?
No, I had a friend of mine out in Iowa who used Kickstarter, and it was just word of mouth. He said, "Try this."
No kidding.
There's several crowdfunding sites, and I don't know any better, so this is my first venture.
Now, you're not a geeky guy. You don't hang around computers all day, right?
No, I'm a gearhead.
Right. A gearhead. So was it hard for you to figure this out, to get on Kickstarter?
Yes, it was terrible. If it wasn't for my son.
There's the boy again.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't for him, I never would have made it. He edited the video. He did this for me, And he says, "Dad, how can you be so smart but yet so?"
He held his tongue, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have kids in the house to help you do that.
Yep. Well, I have to wait till he comes home from school.
I see, to figure out how well you're doing.
Right. Well, no, to help me with this stuff,
I see.
I actually couldn't send him a file, so I put the file on a USB stick and put it in the mail.
I see. That's the only thing you knew.
That's the only thing I know I could do.
A real UPS guy.
Right? Dad, what are you sending me? I says, I'm sending you the file. He's like, Dad.
Well, that's a generation difference.
Yep.
Well, that's wonderful. So and you got the money. So I mean, like in a month, you got all that money and making it happen, right?
Yep.
Before you did your other ventures, I mean, how did you finance the other ventures?
The other one, I did it all on my own.
Really?
And I spent a lot of money, and it didn't go well. And that's probably like a lot of people will, that's the beauty of Kickstarter. Because you make a prototype, and your prototype doesn't have to be perfect, but it gets the idea across and spend all the money. With my other one, I manufactured a die. I had it heat treated. I had it ground. I bought material. I had all the stuff done, and I had pieces ready to go. And I had spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and the market wasn't ready for it. So that was like, this is not the way to do it. And so this other one I made two out of titanium. I made 3 out of brass, 1 out of stainless, and about 20 out of aluminum. Mm-hmm. And it was actually made from material I had left laying around the shop. And then I had to get them anodized, and then we're building a website, and then the Kickstarter. So I don't have very much into this.
So
except for the tooling and actually I put down for $1,000 for the tooling, and I spent $1,300.
Oh, well, you're wrong again. But you got $6,000 to play with.
Right.
But more importantly, now you have customers. Before, when you blew those, that $5,000 or whatever it is, you didn't even know about customers yet.
I had no idea. And it was, for me, it was easier to make it than it is to market it. It's a whole new world that's so odd to me.
Right. So now you know. You don't spend your
Now
money.
I know. What an education.
Yeah. You listen to your kids and you go on the computer.
And I get smarter. How was that?
And you get the free money for the computer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Rick. That's wonderful. And to find out about it, you go to metalshotglasses.com, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Wonderful. Well, you're a joy. Thanks for being in the world and helping us drink better.
Thank you.
Take
Nice
care.
talking to you. Bye.